Virgo. So I'm doing your reading early, and that is because this full moon taking place today in Leo is happening in your 12th house, okay, especially you Virgo risings. When there's a full moon in your 12th house, you can sort of panic, even if it's low-key, your anxiety can be higher. I just felt like you guys needed this reading, so if this is your first time here, I'm Jaylynngelato. Welcome. Welcome to February. We're in the middle of Aquarius season. We have this full moon in Leo. Okay, so topics about confidence, strength. Okay, so the first cards out are the Two of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so this full moon makes aspects to other planets as well. Okay, there's a couple squares happening. There's a square with Uranus in your 9th house. Okay, Mars and Venus also. Let me see, that's your 7th and 10th house. Okay, relationships, public image, reputation, things of that nature. Also confidence and things that have to do with Leo. It's just a lot. It's a lot right now. Okay, so relationship, home, and money. These are really positive cards so far. Which, you know, I intend for all these readings to be positive for you to, you know, but also it's real and, you know, what you need to hear for the benefit. So let's talk about relationships first, since that's the first thing on your mind. You might be feeling like you're waiting for things to balance out, like you might be overgiving right now, okay? And that's something that's coming to your attention this full moon. You might be feeling like you're not getting an equal return on your investments, if this has to do with money. Let's see, what about home? So we have the Four of Wands already. This is the Six of Swords, okay? Some of you are thinking long-term plans, where you want to be. You know, you don't necessarily want to be where you are right now in a year or 2 years or 5 years. So you're thinking about your future a lot right now also. And it's really a blessing, right? When there's a full moon in your 12th house. It's a blessing because anything that comes up that triggers you, okay, we have the Death on the bottom. So anything that comes up that triggers you or makes you feel out of your elements is really gold, right? Because it's showing you exactly what you need to look at. So we have the Ten of Wands and the King of Pentacles. You definitely feel like you're doing too much. Maybe you feel like too many people depend on you. For some of you, it could only be in a work situation, but money looks fairly good. That's a positive, okay? There's not much going on in your 2nd house. Most of these planets are clumped in the middle of your chart right now, so it can be really dense in like certain areas, right? Or it can feel like it bleeds over and touches. So what's coming through for Virgo? Let me look at these cards for a second. Okay, I see 2 sixes. That's a good sign. That's a sign of harmony. Okay, let me see about Virgo. You're giving a lot. You're giving a lot. You're thinking a lot about the future. You have a lot of decisions to make, and it might be a little overwhelming right now. All of these decisions don't need to be made today. Okay, a lot is going to look differently around the 20th when Venus moves into Aries. Okay, that's going to be in your 8th house. You already have Jupiter in your 8th house, so not to mention Chiron. Your transformation is going to be happening in major ways, and you might be feeling like you need to make all the decisions and have all the details planned out in order for it to happen the way you want it to, and I don't think that's the case. I think you would be well off to make decisions as they come with a balance of logic and emotion, okay? Not purely logical, not purely emotional. Okay, where should Virgo be spending their energy right now? The Nine of Cups and the Temperance Sagittarius card. Okay, this could be a Sagittarius in your life. But this is emotional fulfillment. This is an angel or a guide or some divine energy that's coming into your life and showing you that everything is going to be okay. This is really nice. This is relaxed. This is knowing all your responsibilities are handled and not feeling like you're sinking, not feeling like you're not doing enough, but a good balance of both. Okay, you're giving and receiving in the same capacity, if that makes sense. Okay, ooh, you saw that? That's the Eight of Wands. So things could be happening really quickly for you right now. All the planets are direct. There's no planets in retrograde. Okay, some of you might have some legal things happening or waiting for some karmic situations to play out. I think you're better off not really investing too much in it and more in like what you're already grateful for. Okay, don't worry about things not working out for you and sort of find comfortability in the naturalness of things working out for you. More on that. Yeah. There's something that has you guys like I think it has you, I hate to, if I say emotional, that's not what I mean. Yes, it's emotional, but it's more than that. Okay, you're invested in something. You're deeply invested in something, and I think there might be some level of holding on to where you need to let go. In a universe based on polarity, when you chase after something, it repels, okay, like a magnet would. Working on like some feminine energy too, which that's from masculine and feminine, being like balancing your feminine energy with your receiving. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. Receiving is a feminine energy. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Receiving is, and a lot of men have a really good receiving, you know, when it comes to like money or work or whatever. So it's just a feminine principle. It's a feminine energy of receiving. And that's really what I'm getting, is you're investing so much and like you're giving so much, but you're not taking it in. I feel like it is available to you. Okay, it's not something you are waiting for to show up for you. I think it's just a matter of opening up. Okay, with the Knight of Cups. And that could be for relationships. I feel like that was a relationship read right there. Okay, Five of Swords in reverse. The people that aren't willing to give more than they receive, if it feels like you're doing them more favors than is necessary, those types of relationships, I feel like you need to reconsider, definitely reconsider. Okay, Three of Swords. There's people in your life right now that are probably taking advantage of you and how much you care and love and give. Okay, and if it's causing you emotional distress, it's definitely a block in moving forward. I really feel like this tension, like in my chest area and my shoulders, and like it's good to open your heart. If you're sitting at a desk all day, just stretching of any kind, but specifically like the shoulders and the neck. Okay, any stretching. But yeah, that's what I feel in your energy right now. It's like tension. Okay, pathways are going to open up for you when certain people, things, and ideas are nixed from the equation. 7 of coins on the bottom. When you plug those leaks that seem to be happening in your energy, I think you're going to get a taste of what it's like to not, you know, feel like you need to be in that energy, that over giving. It's so, you know, receiving is feminine, so giving would be masculine. And you might need to balance your yang energy. Yin yoga can do that. I mean, yoga can be either, but just slow, deep stretches. So more yin energy. In 11 minutes. Okay, so the Sun, the 3 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups. Yeah, it's definitely like, I feel like this is the full moon. I feel like the full moon's going to reveal this, or is already revealing this for you, because this is the Leo card. But together, these cards are the 10 of Cups. That's the ideal everything. But when you look at it this way, it looks like a segregated, like it's something that's not fully connecting. Okay, it might look that way on the outside, but it's not feeling that way. Like you might have a lot of friends, but you don't know who you can trust. And so it's sort of just this situation that nothing's become of it. But what happens when you're interacting with people and there's a cloud of confusion that comes over you, that's a telltale sign that you're probably not in the best of company. Auras are very physical, and I think people overlook that. Auras are very physical, and spending too much time around people who only take and don't really have anything to give, it's like a drain on your energy. I don't want to sound redundant, but that's what I'm seeing is like, Virgo, do a salt bath and consciously work on your heart line, okay? Your energy meridians throughout the body. When your mind's idle, when you're not overthinking, don't overthink. Focus on your heart line and like strengthen your aura to expand. And really what happens is, you know, in certain jewelry you can wear also certain crystals that you work with, but when you open your heart, you want to make sure that your boundaries are solid. Okay, you put yourself into danger when your heart's open and you don't have any boundaries. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you mostly. A salt bath will cleanse, you know, and balance a lot. Salt has magnesium, and that'll take away a lot of your stress as well. You know, watch your minerals. What's going on in your 6th house? Saturn and the Sun in your 6th house. Watch your health. Okay, make sure you are taking your vitamins, whatever. I'm not a doctor, but make sure you are on top of your health. Because if you don't, Saturn will make sure you do. And now's that time. So just keep in mind around the 20th. And then, let me see, the 18th, the Sun moves into Pisces too. So stabilize in February. Okay, work on your nervous system, that heart line. You can look it up, HARA, and learn a little bit about like auric hygiene. Auric hygiene, because it's a thing. I promise you it's a thing. And if you've been hanging around people that don't mean you any well, you're gonna want to pay attention to that and start noting. Okay. If you want to go deeper than this into your personal situation, my website's below. We have mini readings, full readings, and love readings as of right now. So you can find the link below on that. And I think that's it. All my links are below. Follow me. I'll see you soon.